students, let's continue with Chapter 5 World Masterpieces and Museums. Here you have to identify the famous museums with the help of given hints. Dear students, do you know which museum has the work of painter Raphael, Michael, Leonardo da Vinci? Yes, this museum is the Vatican Museum at Vatican City. This is the public art and sculpture museum in the Vatican City. Dear students, do you know in which museum the first mechanical computer is preserved? Yes, this museum is the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. And the name of first mechanical computer is Antikythera mechanism. The Antikythera mechanism is the world's first analogical computer used by ancient Greeks to chart the movement of the sun, moon and planets, predict lunar and solar eclipse, and even signal the next Olympic Games. Let's talk about next museum. Do you know in which museum the Buddhist stupa of Bharut from the 2nd century BCE is preserved? Yes, this museum is the Indian Museum, Kolkata. This is the oldest and largest museum founded in India in 1814. Let's talk about next museum. Dear students, do you know in which museum the famous death mask of the king Tutankhamun is preserved? Yes, this museum is Egyptian Museum, Cairo. Now let's talk about next museum. This museum houses the first jet engine. Yes, we are talking about the Science Museum, London. Now let's talk about next museum. Do you know in which museum the famous painting of Mona Lisa is preserved? Yes, this is Louvre Museum. The painting is behind the bulletproof glass, and this museum is the world's largest art museum and a historical monument in Paris, France.